We just descended the stairs at 8-ish in the morning. We are on a mission. Can't wait to show you guys what that mission is. Quiet morning streets of Bristol. Their public library is huge. It's beautiful. A lot different tonight. I mean, today than it was yesterday as far as busy and quiet.
Yeah, sure is.
And Robbie is still back in the loft looking at the backs of his eyelids. The bed was unbelievable. Denise slept well too, right?
I did.
Yeah. You were like laid down, then woke up and were like,
Yep.
wait a minute, I slept all night.
I was out.
I was too. So where are we going on the morning? It's Saturday morning on vacation. Here it is. Blackbird Bakery. Let's go see what we can get in here. Micro roasters. Here's what drew us out. This is such a cool place. And the coffee, I got a red eye. I got a shot of espresso in it. The house blend. That is the Southwest quiche. Denise got a warmed chocolate glazed donut and a big coffee. How is it?
Very good.
Yum. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to dig in. I have to document this for posterity. This is the best quiche I've ever had. So that's why I'm documenting it for posterity. Look at that. Look at that crust. Nothing needs to be added. Don't need to salt it, don't need to pepper it, nothing. I may end up getting Robbie one of these. And then I'll just eat the hash brown casserole when I get back. And the donut. I don't know. To be determined. An hour later, slice of quiche. Had to order another slice of quiche for Robbie because it was so good. So Robbie now has, what did I get? Slice of quiche,
Hash
hash brown casserole, and a variant cream-filled donut. And you had the donut. You didn't get anything to go, did you?
No.
We'll just come
Had
back.
the donut, and I'm on my second cup of coffee.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Oh, yeah, and my coffee was house blend with a shot of espresso. Yay. And it kicked in pretty quickly. We are here at the Loft. Hopefully we will remember the code to get back in. This is awesome because they provide parking for you. You're staying in the Loft. All right, let's try this. Bada bing, open sesame. Lucy, I'm home. There are a lot of cool buildings here. So we're going to go to, is it Cranberry Gifts, Denise? Is that what it's called? Cranberry Lane?
Cranberry Lane.
Okay, we're going to go there. They open at 10, and we need to go buy souvenirs and, whatever else. And then we'll come back here and we will shower. Robbie said the shower is fantastic. Has the rainfall shower head and then the wand, and then it is all over the place. The water comes out. And then we'll cook. We're going to cook later. Maybe start with stuffed shells. Cranberry Lane. It's a gift shop. Oh my. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, I would need to spend a couple hours in here to see everything. Addicted to the pot. Okay. That is cool. Bristol. Virginia or Tennessee? Are you in Virginia or Tenny, Virginia? Tenny, Virginia. That is awesome. Looks like we're going to have some nice options from which to choose. Oh, that's cool. I believe this might be my favorite corner. Something for the kitties, something for the pooches. Oh. Okay, Denise found this. This is cool. Look, they're hand grenades. Veteran owned and American grown. The General's hot sauce. Choose your weapon. I might have to buy some of this. Reaper. shock and awe, danger close. Hoo-ha, is it hoo-ha jalapeno? Maple mayhem. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back. So I bought 2 shirts, a tea towel, sticker, a magnet, and of course that hot sauce. So when you are in Bristol, highly recommend going into Cranberry Lane. They have some of the coolest items. I spent most of the day cooking. Denise had requested stuffed shells for her birthday, and I could not pass up the opportunity to cook in this amazing kitchen. That will be in a separate video if you are interested in watching it. So we spent our last evening in Bristol just relaxing. The only plans we have for tomorrow are to shop a little more for some gifts and find somewhere to have a southern breakfast, which of course includes gravy and biscuits. $10 for you to skip with Bass Pro sign in the background.
$3.73 a month
For 40 years.
$2.85 a month. You need one of those driving around the yard.
So we are currently on our way home from Bristol. Had a great time. Robbie got to look at a lot of TV. Denise and I got to do a lot of sightseeing. She's in the back. Wave, Denise. So it's Sunday, and first we went to what was it called? Southern Barbecue for breakfast.
I think so.
And it was so good. I had the breakfast plate, which was a giant biscuit, bowl of gravy, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, pepper jack grits. I don't like grits, but I said, well, I'll try it. I'm in the South. They were really good. Blackberry jam, honey butter. I didn't use either one of those. I sampled the jam. It was really good. And like home fries or something, fried potatoes that were spot on. Denise got a breakfast sandwich, the bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit, and home fries.
I got brisket and gravy with smoked sausage.
Brisket and gravy with smoked sausage and peppers. And he let me try it, and it was really good. I didn't need the peppers and onions because I just don't. But everything else was so tasty. And it smelled so good there. The whole time we've been in Bristol, all we've been smelling is barbecue. And we didn't get barbecue this time, but that's okay.
Well, I did for breakfast.
Oh, you got barbecued meat, but you didn't get like barbecue, like sandwich. That's what I mean. Well, I needed to go downtown to a gift shop because I wanted to buy something for a friend of mine that lives across the street and is always hollering, hi, when she comes out on the porch. And we went to the gift shop and we were 45 minutes early. It didn't open until noon. Robbie says, we can go to Bass Pro. I said, okay, we'll go. It's only like 6 miles from downtown. So we went. I was stalked by fish. Weird, creepy, bug-eyed fish that followed me around. Not like on legs, because that would be weird, but I was in front of the tank, and it would watch me everywhere I went. Denise and I are looking at clothes and stuff, and Robbie is over at the dog section looking for a chew toy for Baxter. And I come around and I see him standing talking to somebody, and I come around and there's a young lady standing there with this sheet that had the United States on it and dots on it. She said, if you had a year to travel anywhere, I thought she meant like a year to travel, and I said, I don't have a year to travel. I can barely get 3 days in. But she said, if you had a year to be able to take a vacation, where would you want to go? Any of these places on the map? And I knew they were pitching, like hotels do. Come here and stay for this amount of money, and you'll listen to the spiel, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, the 2 that we were looking at were Charleston, South Carolina, and Smoky Mountains, if we were to do it, because, it's a spiel. So she's telling us, it's only $199. It's only this. And then you've got 4 days and 3 nights. You can take, it's you 2 and up to 2 more people. And it's not an extra charge for the 2 other people. And I was like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll buy it. So when we said Smoky Mountains, they asked what kind of accommodations we would like, and it was condo, hotel, cabin. And I said, a hotel, everybody stays in a hotel. Condo, so I said a cabin. Well, then they said, well, it's more. So it was more, but we got a $50 gift card today to spend at Bass Pro, which they're still getting the money because it's a gift card to their store, but Robbie shops there anyway. And $100 to spend when we get there. $150 to spend when we get there on anything we want. Food, clothing, doesn't have to be in Bass Pro, whatever, wherever. So the trip itself won't cost a lot. So I asked her, bottom line, what's coming out of our pocket right now and what is the requirement of us? And on day 2, we'll have to sit and listen to they're basically advertising, and that's what, businesses do. And she said, even if we don't like what they're pitching or aren't interested, we go tell other people about it, and they may be. So, it can be very lucrative for businesses to do that. Plus, some people can't say no, so they get there and feel obligated to buy. I, however, except in this instance, don't have a problem saying no. But we'll see. I'm excited to go, and we're trying to decide when we would go, what season we can go. And I asked if we'd be allowed to do, since we have the YouTube channel and we give content to all you guys, if we would be allowed to do that, because some places don't allow commercial videoing. And as long as it's not in the presentation, which I figured that, because then nobody would need to go to the presentation because they could watch the YouTube video. But as long as it's not in the presentation, then they didn't see where it'd be a problem. I mean, it would behoove them to do it because we're advertising for them. So stay tuned. We're going to be going on our 3-night, 4-day stay somewhere sometime within the next 365 days. And we'll let you know. But I'm kind of excited. Are you?
Yes.
Maybe we'll see a bear. Everybody I know that goes to Smoky Mountains gets to see a bear. I never see a bear.
You'll probably see one there.
I've seen them come up on people's porches at the cabins.
Mm-hmm.
That would be exciting. If I'm ever mauled to death by a bear, you can be guaranteed my last words were, "Who's a Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy? You are." I'd love to see a bear. Denise would like to see a bear.
No.
She said no, she wouldn't like to see a bear. From afar? I mean from afar, like hot, but from afar.
That would be fine.
Okay. Denise, here, take this mic and let everybody know what your favorite part of the weekend was.
I would say really just walking around and, looking at the sights. I enjoyed that. And, going in the little stores and just walking down the street. And it was, it was neat.
Sitting on the rooftop.
Yeah, the rooftop, I did enjoy that. Yeah,
Your stuffed shells dinner.
that was good. Yeah, the food was fantastic. So I had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
It was wonderful, and the weather was great.
Wasn't overly hot, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Last night it was nice on the rooftop.
But Robbie got the binge watch Walking Dead and what else?
Meteorite Man.
Meteorite Man. He enjoyed staying in the loft and looking at Roku.
The loft was beautiful. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. The Airbnb host, Mark is great.
Was that the owner?
Yes. He was very responsive when we emailed and answered all of our questions. Everything was well appointed. We had coffee pods. We didn't have to bring anything. I did bring a hairdryer because I didn't see a hairdryer, but I didn't want to go, looking through all the drawers and stuff. But that's the only thing we needed to bring. They had everything else. Coffee. They had shampoo, conditioner, body wash. But yeah, everything. Everything was
Washer dryer.
provided. Washer and dryer. We washed all the towels up before we left, washed and dried those. The shower's amazing. You could fit about 4 people in there. Had the rainfall that comes down from the top, and then from like the back, and then one from the side. I just used one on the top. You used all of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
A jetted tub that I did not get in, but should have. The sauna that I would like to have gotten in, but gosh, I hated to not explore and experience everything else. I didn't want to be confined to one spot while I was on vacation.
I actually got in the sauna and listened to the music.
He got in the sauna and listened to music. He didn't turn the sauna on. He just sat in there and turned the radio on.
I didn't want to get hot.
Couldn't you have listened to music like on your phone?
No, they had the speakers inside.
Well, you got earbuds, don't you?
Not with.
What'd you listen to?
I was just music.
The sound system in the penthouse and on the roof is amazing. Denise and I danced to YMCA on Friday night on the roof. Felt like I was at Mardi Gras or something. That was fun. We danced all kinds of disco. Blackbird Bakery. I know I said it before. I'll say it again. We need one of those in our lives. It would be worth driving down here just to get that quiche and the hash brown casserole and the donuts.
I still got a donut left somewhere.
You do? I was hoping you'd forgotten about that. That Southern barbecue's good too. We had eaten there in 2021 when we came here last time.
Yeah, I ate there for breakfast and lunch.
That's right, you did eat breakfast there. I forgot about that. And then we had lunch there then. Denise and I had lunch. Robbie had breakfast too in 2021. And the lunch is awesome. And you saw all the barbecue bottles on the table, and you've got your pick of which one you want to use. I'm more of a vinegary, mustardy barbecue sauce type person. What are you?
I like vinegar based.
I don't like sweet.
North Carolina.
North Carolina's vinegar based.
Mustard vinegar.
I loved cooking in the kitchen, all that countertop space, and that leather couch. was like butter.
And what I like about Bristol, it's only an hour and a half away.
I like Southwest Virginia.
Now, how far is the Smokies from the house?
I'll have to look at it. I don't know.
So if you're honest. It's not because I didn't relax this weekend.
Yeah, that's the truth. I don't like doing stuff on vacation I can do at home, though.
We got a left laner here.
Don't be a left lane loafer.
We got a left lane loafer.
It's the vehicle equivalent of moseying. Don't be moseying. We did not go by Tennessee Ernie Ford's birthplace.
You turn around.
Crap. We'll just have to make a trip back down here to go to his birthplace and go to Blackbird Bakery.
We could do this trip on a Saturday.
Yeah, we could. You want to do that sometime, Denise? Come down on Friday night and spend the night, and then we'll just make a Saturday day trip down here?
Okay.
Why not? All the people who served us in the restaurants were nice too. Waitresses, the maitre d', the young gentleman who made my quiche, made your quiche too, because I ordered yours after I had mine. He was really helpful and accommodating and made a great quiche at Blackbird Bakery.
This guy's really ticking me off.
Unbelievable, doing 69 in the left lane. Speed limit 70.
Looks like a girl.
It might be a guy.
Could be.
It doesn't matter. They don't know where the gas is.
Chill Howie.
107, Chilhowie. I spent many years of my childhood in Saltville, driving across 107 from Chilhowie to Saltville. A lot of my childhood in Smith County. A lot of my people are from down here on Dad's side.
Apparently on Mom's side.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's mom's side is from.
Widener's Valley.
Is that in Washington County? I think that's in Washington
That might be
County.
Washington. That was where your aunt lives, right?
Yeah, right next to Smith County.
And then over in Tazewell, which is just right across the mountain, right?
That's where your dad's people are from.
Right, but I mean, it's not far from Smith County.
No, it's not far. Tazewell County borders Smith. I used to love going to Saltville when I was little. They had the best Labor Day celebration. Going to my mom and papa's.
What'd they do?
It was just like carnival, and they had funnel cakes and pizza and cotton candy, and it was right down in downtown.
Is that where you got attacked by the goose?
It's close, yes. Over to Duck Ponds, near the golf course.
What happened?
When the goose attacked me, I'd taken a loaf of bread down there to feed the birds and fed them all. I was 13, fed them all. And then a big goose comes out of the water, and I was like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Goose. I don't have any more bread." He kept coming at me, and he had that big thing on his head, or, those weird things that geese have. I don't know. Came over and pecking at my leg, and I tried to take off running. I'm kicking him off my leg, and he's flapping his wings. I'm screaming, running to the truck, "Get off me!" So I don't feed geese anymore.
What did your dad do?
What are you laughing at, Denise? It was terrifying. Oh my God. It was terrifying. I mean, if you've ever been attacked by a fowl, it's not fun. And those things are huge. And he was like doing his head like this and like flogging his wings. And
Was he hissing?
Yes, he was hissing. I didn't know birds hissed. So they can eat bugs or whatever. I'm not feeding them anymore. Will not do it. Birds freak me out. Well, those birds do. And emus.
And eagles.
Emus. And ostriches. Ostriches are creepy. I've had some strange experiences with wildlife.
Yeah, the deer didn't like it.
Yeah, I had a deer stalker in our backyard one year. It was in the garden, and Robbie hollers, "There's a deer down in the garden. You better go run her off." It's just a doe. So I went down there all big and bad. And I said, "Shoo, shoo," doing the whole country. "Get on out, hell, get on out, hell." And she just turned and looked at me. Have I told you this, Denise? So the more I stomped toward her, she just stood there and looked at me. And she started walking toward me. So I just stopped. And I started backing up. And she was walking toward me. Every step I took back, she took a step toward me. I just reached down and picked up the closest thing I could find. It was one of them green fence poles that we had for
T-post.
T-posts. I picked it up and I thought, I'm going to have to flog to death a deer with a fence post because, defend myself. I wouldn't kill it just for fun. Yeah, I just backed up. And were you in the window watching me laughing?
I can't remember.
So I got back in the house and I told Robbie, I said, "There's a creeper deer out there." I told him what happened. He didn't seem too concerned. About a week later, I'm on the back steps looking for music on Sirius XM because I had a fire going, or was getting ready to have a fire going. And I'm just scrolling through, look on my library, looking what I'm going to play. I felt something staring at me, and I turned and looked up to my right, and there she stood, about 10 foot from me. Well, I jumped up off the steps and turned around and just stared at her, and she stared at me. And I went into full-on panic mode. And I thought, this is it. This is how I die. trampled to death by a doe in the backyard, and Robbie won't know, and he'll come out looking for me, and I'll be laying there, you know, with hoof prints on me. I finally was able to scare her somehow. I was clapping, I was like doing the shoo, 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 and so she took off running. Well, I ran and told Robbie, I said, the deer's back, she's stalking me. And I said, but she went around the front. Don't let her get on the main highway, and I didn't want her to get hit. So Robbie went out looking to make sure she wasn't getting ready to cross the busy road, and she had gone, but scared me to death that time too. So I don't know, she had it in for me. People speculate that she was used to people, or people had maybe fed her or something. I don't know. I don't know if a deer would snort if they like people. I didn't see any fawns around either, so it wasn't like she was protecting her babies, I don't think. But I mean, we were looking at each other, and I was trying not to show fear, but you know, it was pretty creepy. Oh, and then when I went out back to take pictures with my good camera of the den of foxes, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Have I told you this one, Denise? We had a den of foxes in our backyard, mama fox, and there were 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
They were adorable. They would come out and they would play like kittens do. They would chase each other in circles and stuff. And I would stand in the bathroom window and use my zoom lens and try to get pictures. But, I mean, the long lens is good, but you couldn't get the whole scene. So I said, well, I'm going to go around behind the garage and get under it. We have a grapevine. So I'm going to go around there, take my Canon camera. I'm going to squat down and get under that grapevine. I'm going to get some really good, like, National Geographic pictures of these baby foxes. So I'm squatting down, and they come out and they're starting to play, and I squatted down and I hit that shutter on that camera and all the foxes stopped and looked my direction, and they started screaming for their mom. There was a shrill something or other to alert their mom to come protect them, because they didn't know what the sound was. I jumped up, hit my head on the grape arbor, got my ponytail caught and stuff. I'm holding my camera, trying to turn around, run back in the house, panicked, thinking the mom was going to come like bite me and stuff, but she did not. So that was a good thing. But that scared me, so I didn't go outside and take pictures of foxes anymore.
Remember the gray fox we had that ate Eggos?
It was my homemade waffles. We had a fox that would come out, and I'd made waffles one morning and had some left over, and I threw some out, and the fox came right up and was eating the waffles, and that was amazing. I got pictures within about 15 feet, and he wasn't afraid of me. It was at night. It wasn't like, you know, concern of him being rabid or anything.
I don't know if the pictures are right at dusk.
No, it was in the middle of the night. I got a couple pictures of fox in the garden during the day, which was kind of unnerving, but it wasn't acting strangely. I just wasn't expecting to see a fox in the garden at, 5 in the afternoon in the evening.
Remember when you and Brooke were sitting on the front porch and that big coon came up?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Brooke and I sitting on the front porch about 11 o'clock one night. The cats have been coming up. They'll just come up, they'll get a bite to eat, something to drink, and then they'll leave the porch, and they're in and out. And we didn't have the porch light on, but Robbie was standing in the door talking to us, and because the door was open, the lights from the inside was shining on the porch, and we could, barely see things, but we knew it was the cats coming up. And then you can tell which cat it is. And about 15 minutes after sitting there, this giant raccoon just decides to come up on the porch with all the cats. And I squealed like a girl, pulled my legs up, coon! And it looked at me and turned around and just walked off like, what? It was so casual, and I wish I hadn't screamed, because he was so cute and didn't care, and I wanted him to come up there and eat, but it scared me to death. How big was it?
Oh, it was a big one.
It was like the size of a wombat. It was huge.
I'd say it was over 20.
I wish he had come back. If I had been expecting it, it wouldn't have freaked me out so badly. But when you're not expecting it.
Then the skunk.
Oh, yeah, the skunk.
I had a bear run across the yard.
Yeah.
Sitting on the porch.
And we live in town limits. So we have all this wildlife.
Oh, we have a big lot. There's woods all around us.
Now, was the brake tap really necessary by this Enterprise truck? I think not. There was nothing in front of it. Just let off the gas.
Hey, buddy, French.
Well, I mean, and we're doing 65 in the left lane. 60.
Is there anything in front of him?
No, that's what I'm saying. And he put his brakes on. There's 100 yards of clear road in front of him. Oh my gosh. Heavens to Betsy. Brakes again.
He's a left lane loafer.
3 lanes. We have 3 lanes here. We're doing 60 in the far left lane. Look out, Mr. Mario Andretti ahead of us. He's up to 66. We'll take those tiny, curvy West Virginia roads any day over this.
Oh no, he slows down.
56. Denise, we're doing 56. This is making my chest hurt.
Or I'm not the one driving. I get around it.
Yes. Make sure this truck's not coming out. Now watch him speed up. We can't.
Oh, we're up to 78. He's flying now.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. Middle lane 77.
George Carlin said, have you ever noticed that everyone who drives slower than you is an idiot, but everyone who drives faster than you is a maniac? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I have M&Ms tonight. I didn't even get into those. That's exciting. Bought my traditional 47-pound bag of M&Ms, didn't even break them open. I guess because the donut satisfied me. Got my chocolate fix and Bavarian cream fix. Oh my gosh, it was so good. This is a pretty drive. I'm gonna turn this around.
Yeah.
Bless your heart if you stayed for this whole video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. And we promise we will warn you if it's rated PC. Thanks for watching.